online school of English by Alex Rubinoff.
Okay, and there are also some certain phrases which are always followed by a gerund. That's why, guys, I'd like you to memorize those phrases. So please do your best in order to keep in mind those phrases. So let's try to memorize them. So the first phrases we are focusing on are these: to be used to something, to be used to doing something, and to be accustomed to something. So for instance, we're used to getting up early, so it's a normal thing for us to get up early now, and we are accustomed to going to bed late, so that's an ordinary thing for us to go to bed late. We do it all the time, but it's a pity that we are not accustomed to not sleeping enough, so that's why we are tired all the time. So be used to doing something and to be accustomed to doing something require the gerund. Be worth doing something. It is worth paying attention to what he says. So perhaps he says something really important, so it's better for you to pay attention to what he says, right? So it is worth paying attention to what he says. Or that movie is worth watching on a big screen because this very movie is really terrific, splendid, so it is worth going to the cinema, paying for a ticket and watching it on a big screen, so please do it. Or life is worth living. Absolutely. Look forward to something. Children look forward to going to the circus, so that means that they are waiting patiently for going to the circus and they really want to see the show, to see the performance, to get entertained, so they look forward to going to the circus. Or I look forward to meeting you, so that means that I really want to meet you, so I look forward to meeting you. So the gerund is to be used. Be or get tired of something also require the gerund. So he is tired of answering the phone, it rings all the time, so he is tired of what? Answering. So he is tired of the whole process of answering the phone. Or they got tired of arguing about it. And as far as we've got a preposition right here, we have to use the gerund, tired of arguing about it, because we are getting more specific, we are defining something, we are giving some additional information. Or tired of being tired. And also, there are certain verbs which are always followed by a gerund, and again, I'm really sorry, but you have to learn them. So these verbs are: we avoid discussing this matter, so we didn't discuss this matter. Perhaps we managed to discuss something else, but we avoid discussing this matter. She risked damaging her reputation. Perhaps she has almost damaged her reputation. John suggested going to the museum, so it means that the suggestion of John was to go to the museum. So he suggested what? Going to the museum. They postponed visiting their relatives, so perhaps they will visit them a little bit later, but still, for now, they postponed visiting their relatives, visiting as a process. I can't stand watching you cry, so I really hate watching you cry. I'm fed up with that. I don't like doing that. Please stop crying. Okay, stop talking to the stranger. So stop doing what? Stop talking to the stranger. We are in a hurry, so hurry up. We can't help falling in love with So he can't help falling in love with pretty girls. Don't know, perhaps he is a womanizer. So he can't stop himself falling in love with pretty girls. So he is excited about pretty women. And we also may use this very phrase in another context. For example, I can't help laughing. So it means that I can't stop myself. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the passive gerund. And I hope that you do remember that all the verbs in English have got two voices. Active voice and passive voice. So wild penguins attacked my sister. In other words, my sister was attacked by wild penguins, and in the example of passive voice we have got the verb to be plus the third form of the verb, so that's why we say was attacked. So the gerund also has got its passive form, and the structure of the passive gerund is this: being plus the third form, or just the verb with ed ending. To be married. Being married is so hard. So the whole process of being married is a very hard thing because you've got a lot of responsibilities. Or I don't like being judged. I don't like when other people judge me. So I am just a receiver of some action and I don't like being judged. I hate being judged. I don't know which is more awkward, not being invited to the party or the party itself. He doesn't like being told what to do because he is a very independent boy. He hates when somebody else says him what to do. And now let's talk about the perfect gerund. So if you're talking about something that happened in the past and you want to use gerund, then you should go for the perfect gerund. And the structure of the perfect gerund is this: having plus the third form of the verb. So if the action you're talking about refers to the past, it means that the perfect gerund is the right idea. For example, first he stole the ring. Bad boy. Then he was accused of stealing the ring, and here we are using just the present form of the gerund. Then he denied having stolen the ring. So as far as he stole the ring in the past, we are to use the perfect gerund. So he denied having stolen the ring in the past, I mean. Then he admitted having stolen the ring. So again, as far as I'm talking about the past, I should go for having stolen. So that is the perfect gerund. She regretted having told her that. So it means that she had told her something and then she regretted it. So she regretted having told her that because she told her something in the past. Or this: they felt tired after having walked all day. Alright, so thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for being devoted students, and I hope that you'll reach the real success in learning English. Thank you very much and good luck. Have a nice week. Bye bye.